Irma, after all the talk, is here on our doorstep. Wind gusts where I stand, approaching 70 miles an hour. Much of the people here have headed for high ground. The question is, will everybody in southwestern Florida be safe as Wilma comes ashore? This is CNN, your hurricane headquarters.
This is one of 3 fires the agency is monitoring. The one in Fort Pierce, just 5 acres, while another in Martin County burned hundreds of acres.
And you can see that giant funnel cloud tearing through the city of Miami with 100-mile-an-hour winds. That large clump you see toward the bottom, that's all the wind and all of the debris that's getting sucked up and twisted and twirled around.
St. Augustine is definitely not the place to be. Conditions worsening by the minute. Many areas around the downtown reaching water levels far above what we're seeing here. Now, despite these dangerous conditions, some folks still refusing to leave.
Jacksonville's Great Fire of 1901 was the largest fire of the time in the American South. The fire began on May 3, 1901 with a spark from a kitchen fire at lunchtime, which ignited piles of drying Spanish moss at a nearby mattress factory. Smoke could be seen as far north as Savannah, Georgia. In a drought period of 1969 to 1976, fires in the Everglades gained national attention, with some fires reaching 50,000 acres. In 1985, Florida had its first serious wildland fire with the Palm Coast Fire, which burned approximately 175 homes. June 5, 1998, a brush fire erupted in the same Palm Coast subdivision. Over 40,000 people were evacuated and fire suppression organizations responded from 44 states. In the newspaper shown, an American flag is the only thing left among the ruins of a home in the Seminole Woods of Palm Coast. In July of 1998, Florida hosted the largest aerial suppression operation ever conducted in the United States. Largely because of this massive effort, protection of structures was quite successful. There were 11 major Flagler County fires in 1998, burning 79,934 acres and evacuating 45,000 homes. Early on September 17, 1928, the Okeechobee hurricane made landfall near West Palm Beach, Florida, as a Category 4 hurricane. Along the East Coast, the most severe damage was reported from Miami to Fort Pierce, with a total of 1,711 houses destroyed and 6,369 houses damaged. September 9, 1960, Hurricane Donna tore up the Florida Keys with her 200-mile-per-hour winds. The storm then rode the Florida coastline, causing 13 deaths in Fort Myers and Daytona Beach. Donna caused a storm surge of up to 13 feet in the Florida Keys and 11 feet along the southwest coast of Florida, as well as 6 to 12 inches of heavy rainfall. Florida's grapefruit and orange crops also took devastating blows, and almost half of the largest mangrove tree forest in the United States was lost. In August 1992, Hurricane Andrew was considered the most destructive hurricane in U.S. history at the time. It made landfall as a Category 5 hurricane in South Florida, with winds up to 165 miles per hour. Over 25,000 homes were destroyed in Miami-Dade County alone, and nearly 100,000 more were severely damaged.
It's heartbreaking, it's sickening. Charlie played no favorites. Charlie was not a friend as he rolled through Punta Gorda.
Hurricane Charlie made a landfall in southwestern Florida at a maximum strength, making it the strongest hurricane to hit the U.S. since Andrew in '92. Charlie lasted from August 9, 2004 until August 15, at its peak maintaining 150 miles per hour, making it a strong Category 4 hurricane. Early in the morning on August 29, 2005, Hurricane Katrina struck the Gulf Coast. Although Katrina weakened as it passed over Florida, flooding and extensive damage occurred. In Katrina's horrific path, At least 1,245 people died. This hurricane cost the United States $108 billion. Hurricane Sandy was the deadliest and most destructive hurricane of the 2012 Atlantic hurricane season and the second costliest hurricane in the United States history. Known as one of the most photographed tornadoes in history, the Miami tornado touched down on May 12, 1997. The tornado was 30 to 150 yards wide as it cut an 8-mile path throughout a 15-minute time range. The 1998 Kissimmee tornado outbreak of February 22nd to 23rd was a devastating cyclone occurrence. This tornado is known as the most deadliest tornado event in Florida's history, sometimes known as the Night of Tornadoes. The deadliest and most destructive tornado of the night struck the Kissimmee-St. Cloud area, killing an estimated 25 people. Another hit in Seminole County, near Sanford, and in Volusia County, killing about 13 in this area. In all, this catastrophe killed 42 people and caused 260 injuries.